Hey everybody, here we are in the glamorous downstairs basement, and I'm going to incubate turkey eggs in my Nurture Right 360. Here we've got the base with the cord for the turner, power cord for the turner coming out of it. Okay, and this is the base for the base that goes in there, and then this is your turner rack, which I believe goes this way, and it's notched to fall down on that thing like that so it can turn. Then you just place your eggs in there. Now please don't judge the success of the hatch rate on the incubator, because these eggs have been sitting, some of the first ones, up to 10 days, and they're probably not valid anymore, or fertile, or alive, or whatever. But my choice was wait and collect 22 eggs, fill up the incubator, or start the incubator half full. So I opted for the latter. Alright, and let's place them in. Shoot, dang. These are almost too big to fit in these spots. Okay, that looks like it's going to. Put these fat ends out, a wider section. Oh, I gotta wash this one. This one's just got dirt clods all over it. It's not even gonna roll. Alright, there we go. Get that washed off. Fill this up real quick. Fat end out. These are just some big eggs. They're fitting pretty tightly in this incubator. Man, that's chock-a-block full. Alright, here we got the lid. Nurture Right 360. Egg turner power goes in there. Power cord goes in the other little slot. Alright. So you want to make sure that your lid is on there. There's some little slots that it fits in, sets into. Make sure that it goes in those little slots. Trouble. Is there a front and back? I don't think so. It goes like this. Aha! There we go. I think I'm missing one of these red covers. I am. There's two water fill spots in A and a B. I'm missing one. Alright, so then you just plug in the cord from the bottom to where it says egg turner. Then you plug in your power supply to where it says power supply. And then you just plug it in. And there we go. Alright, she's all set. So what you do is you put the display to days, hold down the menu button, and then you can adjust the days. It's 28 days for turkey eggs, 99.5 degrees. There we go. Okay, today is lockdown for these turkeys. I started these a little bit after my last incubation, which did not go so well. So this was also a dry run, and because of the results of the last one at lockdown, I'm going to add water to this incubator. So what I need to do is I need to get this egg turner out as quickly as possible. To do that, because turkey eggs are so big in this Nurture Right 360, I can't just lift the turner off. I have to remove the eggs, take the turner off because the eggs are so large. want to do that as quickly as possible, get them back in, get the water in, and hopefully in a couple days I'll have some results for you to see how this goes. So let's get it done. And then we're going to add the water into this incubator. So a little port right here. You guys can see that it's 29. It was 32, I think, when I opened it up. So with that addition of water, we're already just a few seconds up to 70% humidity. So there we have it. Now we just wait. Which, here's for hoping, as this turns out better than the last turkey. Alright, hey everyone, welcome. Today is day 28, and if you can see in there, we have a turkey hatch. Now, these eggs were incubating about the same time as the last unsuccessful batch. However, the difference with this one was I added water at lockdown to get the humidity up to 70%. And we've got one hatch currently, and there are several others pipping. So I have high hopes. I don't know if you can see, it's just not focusing, but there's a pip right there. And there's a couple others in there, but it's just the beginning. Day 28, one turkey, just an update. And check back in a day or two and see what the final is. Final result is. Okay, so today is day 29. I've got some hatches and some not, but I have one that's shrink wrapped. I've kept the humidity up above 70% during the lockdown period, so I did add water, but the first 25 days were dry, so a little bit of success, but I'm just no longer going to wait because that bird's shrink wrapped and I either need to help him out if he hasn't already died. So I'm going to remove the birds, check my eggs, and see what we got going on. Hopefully. Try to do it quickly. One, two, three. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to take a look at that egg real quick. He's going to need some water on him. Try to get him out. So, give him some moisture. I'm going to put him back in there for a little bit. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to get these guys in their brooder, and then I'm going to come back and help them out. Okay, let me check the rest of these eggs real quick. See what I got. These out. I hear you, buddy. So none of these are pipping. I'm going to go ahead and pour some water on him again. Move him up. Oh, I got another one somewhere. which one of those is Pippin. Let me go get some tools. Give him a little bit of water.
You can shove them back in there.
I thought I heard another one chirping. Well, it wasn't this guy right here.
You removed everyone already.
Mm-hmm. So I'm looking for another chirper. Another one that was pipping maybe. See, you hear that? That's not him.
Nope, that is
Which
not
one?
him.
Which one is that?
I'm gonna hop over. Are you recording?
No.
That is someone. It's not him.
Which one is it?
That is someone. I don't know who that is.
Okay, I'm gonna cover him up. Oh, you.
I don't think it's this one.
Oh, it's this one.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go. You want to cover them up? He's just kind of going nuts.
He kicked that egg? Did he kick that egg?
Yeah, he hit it.
Okay.
It'll fall out.
Okay folks, it's definitely time to wrap up this turkey video. So in the incubator we have the remaining 2 turkeys that I washed off yesterday. They were shrink wrapped or stuck to their egg. They couldn't get out, couldn't complete the hatching process. There was another one yesterday that just stuck his beak out and he got completely shrink wrapped. He was dead when I was inspecting it. And then the remainders of the eggs. So we'll go ahead and get these guys out, take a look at the rest of these eggs, and do a tally and see what we got. Hello guys. Ooh, smelly. That's because of the moisture. Okay, there's one. My 2 little turkeys. I'm gonna throw this over them. Alright, so none of these. So let's see, how many eggs did we start with? This was full minus 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. So we had started with 21. We have 7 birds in the brooder with these two, so we have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 9 hatched, 1 shrink wrapped, and 11 didn't even pip. So we're at less than a 50% hatch rate. Now this run was dry for the first 25 days. There was no water, and then I added water in both chambers on lockdown, which brought the humidity up to above 70% for lockdown. So I don't understand why, when it was so humid in there, that these guys were getting shrink wrapped onto each other. But that being said, I suppose the only other thing to do is to see if these eggs developed or didn't. If they developed, then there is a problem with the incubation process. If they're just yolk, then there's a problem earlier, which, when you're talking about incubation, I'd rather see yolk than a chicken. Yep, so there's a yolky. Yep, so that's good in my view. I mean, I'd much prefer to see that. That one's got a yolk. That one feels turkey-ish. Yep. That one died in development. You know, with as watery as these are, yeah, looks like there might have been a little development on all these. The crazy thing about it is this incubator was never opened. See, there's a turkey, but look how watery it is. It's not dry. They're not dried out. You know, honestly, folks, I'm just really tired of doing this. I'm not even going to look at these eggs. You know, it's disappointing. I don't really know what the problem is. Thoroughly depressed at the outcome of this. But on the brighter side, we did get 9 chicks. So, I'm getting the brooder. I had a thought about the chicken and turkey incubation process, and the last one that had the yolk sac infection and the terrible hatch rate. But this is kind of what I'm thinking, you know. This is a turkey egg that I just collected. It's just full of mud and poo and everything, and I don't know how long it's been sitting in there, a couple hours or overnight, depending on when she laid. But I'm wondering if bacteria is being introduced at this point. So it's one of my thought process, but we'll see how it plays out, because I'm going to wash this and I'm going to try to incubate this in the next run. So here we are at the brooder box with all 9 of the turkeys that successfully hatched. So I guess a little apologies for my negativity on the last clip, but that is how I'm feeling, and that is the reality of the situation. But I guess I just thought I had everything figured out with the dry runs back in California. I was having such great success. I don't understand why it didn't work out down here. But I am collecting eggs again to do 2 more trials to see if I can't get it dialed into the more better parameters. But for now, I just need to change the water for these guys, because they'll knock over that other one. So I needed this one with a lot wider base. Go in here. There we go. So, and then in the past, what I've done for turkeys, they don't look too hip. I don't know how much food they've been eating, but in the past, what I've done is I've stuck a chicken in turkeys. Kind of teach them the ropes, show them what to do. So, that is what I'm going to do. Select one of my smaller guys. Put them in here, like the turkeys. So, all right, so just to recap a little bit, these turkeys here, these turkey eggs here were collected around the same time as the last turkey eggs. They were in a different incubator. If you remember the previous video, I had 0 turkey hatches. They all developed, well, except for one. So in this one, 21 eggs to begin with, 10 hatches, 3 shrink wrapped, 1 died, 2 I saved, 9 birds. So not a very good outcome. But still, I did get 9 birds out of it, and hopefully these guys will do just fine. And like I said, stay tuned. I am going to do another chicken turkey combo run and a turkey run. The turkey run, I'm going to do it in the nurture right incubator because it's easier to maintain humidity. I'm going to do it traditional as all the directions say, with maintaining water and humidity. And then we'll go on from there and do a dry run in the Hovabator. But anyways, yeah. So I guess on a positive note, 9 turkeys. On a negative note, still haven't got it dialed in, but hopefully that will come soon.